Hello, my fabulous Cancers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle, and this is going to be a love and romance tarot reading for November 15th through the 30th. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what messages are for you and leave the rest for someone else. If it does resonate with you, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as join me for the extended content reading over either Vimeo or as a monthly subscription member at Patreon. Another way you can help support this channel, besides liking and subscribing and sharing on Facebook, is also put a little sugar in my bowl. Leave me a tip, $1, 50 cents, what have you, pass the hat, that kind of good stuff. If I bring a smile to your face or give you some really great insight on something, share the love. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I hope this week has been good to you, my good Cancers. Oh my goodness. I know here in the US it's been a little rocky, but you know, with retrograde and Mercury in retrograde ending, we've got some forward movements in a really interesting manners. But let's see what's going on with you guys for love, for your relationships and romance. Ooh, we'll take that one. My goodness. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna have a little bit of mystery, right? Isn't that the whole point of romance? Okay. So if everything on the table represents the ego, you know, in psychology, everything that's kind of on the surface and easy to kind of take a look at, the bottom of the deck is kind of the id, and it is one that has beautiful hidden treasures and gems. You can find all more about it in November's tarot tidbit over at Patreon. It's just a $5 monthly subscription membership. So yeah, it's fun stuff. You get to learn all about things, but enough of that. Let's get started. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. I like this. Actually, usually this card's kind of an equal give and take, but for you guys, I'm getting somebody's just stringing you along. Like you're tired of just getting the bits and the pieces and the bits and the pieces, and you want the whole shebang. You want the whole shebang. And yeah, don't worry, we'll get to some of these later. But yeah, you want the whole shebang. You're tired of being strung along. And, you know, Cancers, you know, tough on the outside, ooey gooey on the inside. You deserve better than to be strung along. And here's the thing is that, you know, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Hangman. It's really putting you in your head. This stringing along is really, really, really putting you in your head. And it's one of those where, you know, only you can get yourself out of this. You know, there's this lovely little snake here, and he's going, hey, you know, there's spots all around here, you know, or you can go off on the other side of this big stone tablet, you know. But again, you know, you can see here that this is kind of a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind. This is Gemini energy. You might be dealing with a Gemini. This may resonate for some of you, may not. That's okay. Yeah, and it's definitely putting you in this space of inaction at the moment. I feel like, you know, the Hanged Man is one who goes within to gain more knowledge, to see things from a different perspective. So I think that, you know, this little guy here, you perhaps have a friend who cares about you very much, says, hey, you know, it's not all that bad. Let's take a look at it from a different way. And they're here to support you with this. Like, I don't feel like you're alone in this process, you know, versus the Hangman usually is, you know, it's a self kind of singular process to really gain that knowledge and that wisdom to step out of this situation. And it does end with movement. It does end with the Six of Swords, which is fantastic. It's movement. It's moving towards what you really want and what you really need. Particularly in, you know, the romance. I see you moving away from this and heading towards, you know, a more fruitful pasture. But let's take a look at this in between to see what happens. Oh, yeah. Look. I feel like this is you, your Queen of Cups. Yeah. We have the Page of Swords here as well, and the Chariot. Yeah, it's definitely movement. Like, you're going to come out of this stuck phase. You're going to finally, like, stop and take a look and be like, wait, what? What am I doing? Why am I sitting here waiting for this? Like, I deserve so much better. And yeah, sure enough, you are going to move into the Queen of Cups, and you are going to really be in your element and really give yourself that full self-fulfillment. For some of you, I have a feeling like this is you stepping away from, like, becoming really an imbalanced emotional situation where you might be a little hesitant, might be a little overreactive, and you're really going to come into this beautiful, beautiful space of grounding. And it's going to take you away. Cancer, here you are. This is you right here showing up as the Chariot. Yeah, you're going to go. You're going to move away from this this person who is really just kind of, one up, like just doling out a bits, pieces at a time, stringing you along. That's no good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's going to be heartbreak. There's going to be heartbreak with the Four of Cups and, I'm sorry, the Five of Cups and resting with the Four of Swords. But, you are going to come out of this really, really beautifully and really well. So thank you so much for joining me here, dear Cancer. And if this resonates with you, like I said, please be sure to like and subscribe and join me over at the extended reading where we're going to pull out some clarifier cards and do some deep divings and end it off with an oracle card. And you can join me over at Vimeo or at Patreon. Hope to see you soon.